Hey guys, welcome to another Property Guys podcast day. We're coming to you live from Abnormal Beer Company. Up here in Rancho Bernardo, one of the best new breweries that I think Fred and I have found.
It's fantastic.
Oh, it's great. The beers are just fantastic. We actually have some Hazy Dreams right here, right in front of us. So you know these podcasts are going to be good because we're already drinking.
Shameless plug right here.
Shameless plug. Yeah. Sorry, Uncle Joe's apple juice. You got the bump today.
Sorry, Uncle Joe.
Sorry. I mean, we got Hazy Dreams
not this
today.
week. So how would you describe this particular hazy? What do you taste? Let's taste it.
Here, I'm going to taste it right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's really smooth coming in, right? No jokes can be made from that.
We're such children. I was going to go creamy, but I could go the same direction.
No, I purposely went smooth just for the joke effect alone. And it's got a nice piney aftertaste, actually.
It's a solid IPA,
beer.
Man.
Solid beer.
I'll tell you what, if you're going to drink an IPA all summer long, this could be the one.
Well, we are going to have Matt DeLoach, the owner, operator of Abnormal.
Yep.
We're going to have Jason Martin, the head brewer.
We're going to find out how you brew beer. I don't know. We'll find out.
You know what? You know what I just thought of?
What?
Is it Jason or Justin?
It's Jason.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, it's all good. Jason Martin, we love you, buddy.
That's right. We're going to have him on. He's going to tell us about...
cute beard. It goes like this. You just rub it and stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I like about him? We saw him just a little bit ago. He's got like this wicked, awesome, like samurai man bun
You're right.
thing.
He does.
Like,
He looks like a
I'm
chef.
so jealous.
Doesn't he look like a chef? The guy would be back in the kitchen, like just chopping up like creative stuff, and he's like, here's
Instead of
your meal.
chopping up like great meals, he's like chopping up great beers, which I love even more than food itself.
Yeah.
Which is a big problem with my workout, but
We can live on beer.
I digress.
You can live on beer, can't you? I mean, it's got
Can you?
it's got green. It's got water. It's got it has alcohol. Probably wanted to do that. Protein. There you go. See, Stormy just. By the way,
Thanks, Stormy.
You're going to see Stormy on our new cam, by the way, coming back around. There we go. There
we have
you
the
go.
Stormy cam.
The Stormy cam coming back around.
I love it.
Yeah, good. So let's talk some real estate stuff because we're supposed to do that. Later on, we're gonna talk all about beer and Abnormal. They're our local spotlight. We should talk about that, which is this is a new kind of like focus of our podcast to do focus on a particular business person in San Diego.
Hey, we're going to be out there in the community now.
Local spotlight.
We're going to shine the local spotlight on people,
right there,
businesses.
Yep.
We want to get to know what you're all about, what makes you tick,
Absolutely.
What drives you, how you help the community.
Yeah.
I mean, they're coming from the same place we come from.
Yeah.
We want to help people. We want to build communities.
Yeah.
They're doing the same exact thing.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, like, so what? Like, we're not here to sell anything. We're just talking on a podcast. We want to meet people. We want to create relationships. We want to build a solid, positive community. That's what we need in this town, right?
I think if anyone...
Amen on that one.
If anyone approached us and they're like, oh, we'll give you whatever to spotlight our product or service, it's a hard no for me right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what we're doing this for.
No, we're handpicking.
Yeah, no. This is stuff that we personally like and we enjoy.
Yeah.
So, you got that going for you.
Yep. So what are we doing with the real estate? What's going on in today's real estate market?
Oh, my God. So we hit it. We finally did it.
What?
There's buyer fatigue in the market.
Buyer fatigue. It's coming. It is. It's here. You're right. It is.
How many people have we talked to, buyers, and they're like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. This is BS.
Yep.
I give these sellers my best offer.
Yeah.
They sit on it. Some other Yahoo comes in, all cash, beats me out.
Right.
They give me, or they offer like $200,000 above what they're asking. Like, how long can this go on? I'm out. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm out of the market.
I think it's over.
Yeah,
do you think?
We've hit it.
I think we have
We've hit that mark.
We hit the threshold where it's sort of like an army. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a bizarre analogies because I love going down the rabbit hole. So at some point, you're fighting a battle, and then eventually you're like, I can't win this battle. And I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm just out. And
You're like the French in any war they fought. I can say that.
if you're in Paris right now
25%
watching this,
French.
we apologize
Yeah.
for Glenn Dewey, who has French-Canadian ties, by the way.
Yeah, I'm almost 40% French, so I think I'm entitled to rip on my own kinsmen. Although I think they would not appreciate that comment.
But it's interesting how we got here, right?
Yeah.
Because there has been a manic desire to get property. And people were doing anything they could to get property. You and I did a ridiculous skit about offering $1 million over ask because it was so ludicrous. But we are getting to the point where I think people are giving up. And guess what's going to happen is that the ratio of buyers to sellers may change because
It may.
buyers may be like, I'm done for a while. And then all of a sudden, the seller's going to be like, oh, God, there isn't 20 people that want my house. There's 2.
So
Right?
we've done a lot of different shows about when is the correction going to come, and it never comes.
Right.
And so I was reading online, so you know it must be true, that inflation is increasing
Yeah, it's true.
at a higher rate than the Fed predicted. So they're gonna increase rates. Interest rates are gonna go up.
Dude, 100%. Yeah.
So think about this: rates go up next year.
Yep.
Because they said this year they're gonna keep them low.
Yep.
Rates go up next year, and a lot of buyers leave the buyer pool.
Or they can't afford what they want.
They
because
can't
the
afford
rates
what
go
they
up.
want.
Yeah,
They get out.
totally.
They're not going to buy for a couple years because of what's going on. Rates go up. It seems like the recipe for a correction.
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. The one thing I would say, though, is that
And the correction never comes because something weird happens.
a stagnation. So I use the word stagnation, which is this. So you're in a house in Bonita, right?
Mhm.
And you got
I love Bonita.
a 2.5 or a 3% rate, right? And
Which I got in
and now-
Bonita.
Exactly. Now rates are 5%, which likely they're going to go to. I totally agree with you. But guess what? How many people are going to sell unless you're leaving the area?
Right.
You see
And
what I'm
have
saying?
to. Yeah. I
So
hear
we
you.
may not see much more inventory. I just think there'll be less buyers.
Yeah.
That's kind of my guess.
So we're still in this.
Right.
We're still in the position where you won't have 20 offers on a property. You'll have like the normal 5.
Right. Yeah. That
They'll
could
still be really good, but it's just less per property.
Yeah, I think so. I think
But our
so.
market will stabilize. It's a good word. And we're actually going to go into a normal market,
Yeah.
not insanely hot, crazy, rip your hair out market.
I like that one. That's actually really funny because that is. So we have. Glenn was alluding to. So like people write into our show. So everybody knows we can't work with everybody. I apologize. We try to get back to everybody. We cannot. We have to basically focus on the people that are ready to go and are able to kind of go along with what we're telling them from a strategy standpoint.
Right.
And so unfortunately, some people fall by the wayside. But long story short, there is definitely in the pool of people that we're working with the same sentiment you're talking about, which is like, you know what? I'm going to sit out on the sidelines for a while. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we're there. And again, where it's going to go, I don't know. But
That's the I think that's why we do this too. Is like people hire us, they want to know our insights about the future, where we think the market's going to go, what
Right.
you offer on a property, when can you get a good deal, when can you not get a good deal,
right.
and so we're always there to offer information.
We're like
to
the
help
crystal.
people
We're like the crystal ball.
as best we can. There's obviously some things we don't even know.
You think? There's stuff we don't know? No way.
Yeah, what am I saying? We know
I
everything.
thought I knew everything.
Yeah, we know everything.
Right?
Only my kids think I don't know anything.
I know. So anyway, back to real estate.
Back to real estate.
The reality is, it is changing the sentiment in the marketplace.
It is
right?
shifting right now.
Now,
Yeah.
the key will be two things, I think. One will be interest rates, which you talked about, which I totally agree with you. Inflation's going to drive interest rates up.
It has to.
And then inventory.
Right.
So if inventory rises and we have higher interest rates, then we will see a correction.
You know what's funny though is like we're talking about rates rising.
Mm-hmm.
What are they rising from, and what are they rising to? So we're gonna go from 2.5%, 3% to
Right.
5%, maybe.
Yeah.
Like a 5% interest rate is still really, really good.
It is. Historically, it's very good. Yeah.
So it's like, so it'll put a shockwave through
And
our market.
people out there that are spoiled with these like low interest rates, it's never existed before.
Never existed.
The first
before.
house I bought, I paid 8.9% interest on it.
Exactly.
No joke. In Los Angeles.
You know what I'm gonna be telling people?
Shout out to Los Angeles Clippers. You see that game last night? By the way, I just took a total tangent. By the
Yeah,
way.
I saw the
How the hell did they win that game? No Kawhi Leonard.
dude.
That was a
I know.
gutsy win in Utah.
That was all
Sorry.
Paul George right there. PG.
I know. I just tangent. Sorry.
You know what we should do? We need Paul George on here because he's PG and we're property guys PG.
Oh my God, dude!
Let's get a Clipper on.
Come on,
this show.
PG. Let's go.
It's a big tangent because we're actually here at Abnormal Beer Company. We're gonna have those guys on.
I want one of those.
But they love sports too, I'm sure.
Dude, those sick ass graphics too.
Oh, dude,
They're-
the clip show. I'm going to Chicago here in a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to be sporting this summer in Illinois? My San Diego State Kawhi Leonard jersey, all
Nice.
black.
That's awesome.
You know what? Because I'm an Aztec.
Aztec.
I love the Aztecs.
I know, right?
Even though I went to Illinois State and I'm technically a Redbird, I'm going to do some schooling at San Diego State at some point
Some point.
so I can say I'm an Aztec.
Exactly. Well, the heart is Aztecs.
Yeah, the heart
I went
is
to
Aztec.
Santa Barbara and Loyola Marymount, but I'm at heart an Aztec.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Got to support your team here.
exactly.
It's an important community. Stormy looks like she's like float away.
Go Browns.
We should
Really?
actually put Stormy on mic too. That would be.
We
really
need Stormy
funny.
on mic for one of these.
So we have some buyers right now.
Yeah, I
We
know.
can't get them into escrow. So what are we gonna do?
unfortunate.
What can we do? There you go. What can we do to get them into escrow? What do you think?
Well, we can convince them that paying the extra $1 million to stay in San Diego is definitely worth it because you can buy a home for the price of a VHS in Cleveland, but you don't have the mountains and beaches and the
What's a VHS?
chillax
by the way? Hold
luxury.
on. Define VHS, by the way.
vehicular.
Vehicular.
I don't know. It's the thing. It's the. I was born in '97, so I barely remember what a VHS is.
VHS
So,
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, Chinese fire drill. So
Gotta be Glenn.
how do you think that we're gonna get people into escrow?
Oh, it's all about the way you write the offers, Frederick. So there's a lot of different
See,
things
previous
to
Glenn
consider.
wouldn't have said that.
Previous Glenn would have exactly said that. Previous Glenn. Previous Glenn would have said like
This should be improved, Glenn.
Improved Glenn.
Improved previous
Okay,
Glenn
yeah,
would say, you just got to show up, you got to wow them with what you do, and you got to just get out there, be you, and own it.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
So a lot of people don't know this, but Frederick actually he went to film school in
Yeah,
LA.
that's
and
right.
he used to be Stormy. Well, I guess I'm now Frederick, but he used to be
You're
he used to
definitely-
be Stormy.
You're a girl former Frederick.
Girl former
That's
Frederick.
exactly what's going on.
I think that you would say Brooke. But anyway, yeah, Frederick. So now he's behind the camera looking. How does it look over there, Frederick? It looks good. Cool.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
What have you learned about production, New Glenn?
Dude, I've learned
Since like you've worked with like plenty of videographers. So what's like something that surprised you about video production, or just something cool that you like?
You know what? So just to fill everyone in, I went to art school, and it's all about the after product. And I get that about when you do your video, but all the minutia that goes into creating that video.
Post-production.
Okay.
The magic happens in post-production.
I'm
for
getting
sure.
corrected. It's called post-production from these video nerds. Is like, I had no idea all that went into that. But thanks for correcting me. You guys are video geeks.
Yeah. Well, where can we find? I know you oil paint, Glenn. You're very artistic, and that's another misconception. And Glenn told me this. Like, some people think Glenn, Fred, they're just like meatheads. No, they're artistic, intrinsic, authentic people. Where can we find some of your oil paintings, Glenn?
I'm actually on Art America, where I sell one of my
wow.
oil paintings. You can buy it as a print, and I'm soon to have more up there at some point.
Okay.
I paint out of my garage when everyone in my family is asleep.
That's what's so annoying about California, though. There's no parking anywhere. There's no parking in my neighborhood. You know why? Because everyone has it into a garage or an art studio. Like, I love it and hate it at the same time. So
Well, good for you, Stormy.
love hate grab.
I have
Glenn.
a 2-car garage, so my car goes in the garage
Half
because my
as
wife
bad.
loves me, and my wife parks in the parking lot. So, or our driveway, I should say, actually. So we're
we can
not
find your
taking
art
up
there.
any of your precious road space for parking.
So we can find your art there, and then what are you painting?
What do I typically paint?
Yeah.
I'm an abstract expressionist painter at heart. I like to keep it weird and keep it free flowing.
I would expect nothing less. And I think that's where we should now replace Fred back with actual Frederick. Thank you so much, Real Glenn, for
Stormy.
indulging me.
So here's what we're finding. Now, we already said buyer fatigue, right?
Right.
Now, with that being said, it has not changed the fact that you can still pay the same amount, basically, that you're renting for and buy a place. That has not changed. So for the people who are strong at heart and can grind it out, there's still deals out there. There really are. And you should take advantage of the low rates. Like Glenn said, they're going to go up.
Yeah.
No question about it. They're going up.
They only have to go up.
Oh, they have to.
So
yeah, for
just
sure.
buy in now.
Yeah. Because in 10 years.
And I think we've said this a long time now. Just buy in now. Be happy where you bought in.
Yeah.
The market's going to go up. And let's say it does correct. How long is it going to correct for? A year?
Yeah.
2?
Well, it depends where you live, too,
Maybe.
right? You know?
I don't know. See, maybe this is a whole nother show. We always talk about, the outskirts of San Diego.
Yeah.
And they're going to get pummeled when the market corrects. Well, guess what?
Perhaps.
You know how many people have moved into the outskirts of San Diego?
That's
and now
true.
it's support. Now there's so many people out there and so much industry out there. It's self-supporting itself.
that's a
It
good
doesn't
point.
need San Diego
That's a good point.
anymore
We're in Temecula.
to
and-
hold those values.
No, I know what you're saying.
So it's like we are growing, and we're only going to keep growing.
Yeah.
As Southern California, right?
Yeah, totally.
So it's a fascinating market to buy into and be a part of. I really enjoy that part of it. Like, you don't get any of this in upstate New York and Syracuse.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
Like, none of this.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, when the hell am I selling, and where the hell am I going to go? Because this sucks.
Well, here's the thing I will tell you. My parents moved to Alabama, and God bless them, love them to death. My brother moved there for work. He had twins. I had no kids. They retired there. Now I have kids. But guess what? You can't come back from Alabama to San Diego. It's just not going to happen.
Nope. Once you leave, you're out.
Yeah, you're out. So anyway, the point is that every morning when you wake up, like I literally this morning, I went out on my deck, and there was drizzle, like literally drizzle. It was like 60 degrees, and I
June
worked.
gloom.
Yeah, I
for you
worked on my
guys.
computer and stuff. And meanwhile, I talked to my mom, and it's 95 degrees in Alabama, and it's miserable. You know?
Yeah.
So, and I'm not saying you guys should be miserable in Alabama. Don't get me wrong, but
Roll Tide.
the real roll tide, War Eagle.
Oh, boy. Those are
Yeah.
fighting words.
Exactly.
I don't think your parents are going to like that.
But one of the reasons that we live here is because it's a great community, number one. Number two, it's an indoor-outdoor thing. You don't need a huge house, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You get a little house and a lot of outdoor space. Who cares?
That's the
Who
other
cares?
thing we talk about. Like, you don't need 2,500 square feet from the Midwest out here.
No.
You need half of that.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be in your house a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's things to do year-round. There's places to go year-round. There's fantastic breweries
Yeah.
to
So don't-
discover.
The point is, don't let us dissuade you from like jumping into the market. We're not trying to, make you think it's horrible. It's not. But with that being said, don't move out of the area either, because you're not going to ever replace San Diego. It's literally like the love of your life you lost. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
It's gonna be
everybody
the one
has that.
the one that got away.
Yeah, the one that got San Diego will be the one that got away. You're going to be in Kansas City going, oh, I got this big house, and you'll be like,
But I
oh.
would have.
You have dreams. You have
yeah.
dreams about San Diego, going down to the beach and getting fish tacos, and going down to
Oh my
Tijuana.
goodness.
And
You
get-
make me want fish
You know what I-
tacos right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It will haunt you the rest of your life. So just dig in and just do it.
I made San Diego my forever home.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can never convince Jody that we're going to leave.
Yeah.
Like, we're in. We're
Yeah.
in for the long haul.
You got to do it, man.
Yeah, dude, I
So,
love it here.
What are we doing? So we have
Yeah, we're at Abnormal.
Matt and Jason coming up a little later. So let's embark on that, I guess. We're going to do a tour too, right, Stormy?
Yeah, we're going to do a tour.
We're going to
see
go all
what-
around and check out the brewery, and let's get out of here, man. I'm tired of talking to you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just tired.
Let's see what this is all about.
Let's just go.
Before we
go.
go.
Can I do a mic drop or not?
No, don't do it yet. Look, I have an idea. We're at Abnormal.
Yeah.
And I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What is my abnormality? And I will share what your abnormality is.
Well, there's probably stuff you don't even know, by the way.
Well,
Because I have some pretty abnormal things.
I know we all know that, I think, by now.
Let's see.
But I have one specific abnormality I can share about you.
That's good. Would you like to share yours? Or
Sure,
mine
I'll go.
first?
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go.
Since I put you on the spot.
Do it.
So here's one thing I've learned about Frederick over the time I've known Frederick. Frederick Remick. Frederick hates waiting for anything. Anything whatsoever.
It's true.
If it's like, hey, we have your cab coming, he'll be here in 5 minutes. Frederick's like, I'm not waiting 5 minutes. I'm going to go get that party bus over there. And we're going to keep the party rolling, and we're going to leave right now because I want to go. He will not wait for anything. And I don't care in any facet of life. Whatever it is, he'll be like, dude, just pay an extra $1 for whatever it is, and let's get it right now and let's go. Let's just go. Like, we're wasting time. Our time's better suited somewhere else. And I don't want to deal with this right now. And the big one is Costco gas. What does he always rip on me for? I love to go to Costco gas.
Oh, it's
I
funny.
save money.
true.
You get money back on your Costco gas card, right? He's like, you can get gas at the other place. There's no one there. Just go there. Just go there. Just go there. Pay,
I'm like, I've even
pay
told,
an extra
I
25
even
cents
told
a
him,
gallon.
I'll
Just
give
go
you
there.
the $3 that we don't have to wait in line. I literally told him that.
He will not. Waiting is his big
Yeah.
bugaboo.
Dude, I totally agree. I tell you, it's ingrained in me from living in Los Angeles, where I grew up. That's what it comes down to. Because it's all about like
It's hilarious.
getting shit done as fast as you can. Because a lot of times in LA, you're waiting in traffic for like hours, like literally hours. You have to find ways around it, and just getting ingrained to you. So you're a funny one though.
Oh boy.
I think the funniest thing is, so there's two things. I'm going to go two things.
Nice. I like it.
One sort of like just silly,
Okay.
which is shoes. Shoes are silly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, him and I will go to Vegas, and when I go,
Very true.
There's two things that I'm going to do. I'm going to go, like hang out during the day, go to the pool, maybe work out, and then at night I'll go out. So I need 2 pairs of shoes. That's it. I don't need anything else. I bring a pair of tennis shoes. I bring a pair of dress shoes. Glenn brings a lot of shoes.
I do.
Brings a lot of shoes.
I really do.
Describe your shoes. Go ahead. When you go to Vegas.
I'm sure a lot of people are out there with me. I hope, anyways. I need flip-flops for the hotel room
1.
because I don't walk around barefoot in the hotel room.
Go ahead.
I'll bring my flats for like my jeans.
2.
I'll bring dress shoes.
3.
I'll bring my workout shoes.
4.
That's the bare minimum. And if I have a special outfit, I'll bring dress shoes.
Potentially 5. I like your shoes. Don't get
I
me
got to
wrong.
go with 5 pairs of shoes.
That's just silliness. That's just silliness. And then the second thing is sometimes he's kind of absent-minded.
Yeah.
He'll be like, oh yeah. Like I'll call him or text him. He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, dude, like we talked about this yesterday.
Sometimes. Jody says the same thing about me. It's because I have
Well,
so much.
it can't be true then.
I have so much going on my head at one time.
Yeah.
I have a lot of irons in the
Fire?
In the fire.
fire. Anyway,
That's what's going on.
so now we tease each other. I guess we should probably get to our guest coming up from Abnormal. Wrap this thing
We
up.
should.
What do you think?
Absolutely. That's what you guys are here for.
Yeah. You want to see beer making, hear from Matt, hear from Jason. We're in.
Our local spotlight. Here we come, guys. We're going to give it to you.